Julius Serieux is a survivor. An amputee for the past 11 years, he continues to push through difficult circumstances that would discourage even the hardiest of men. Mr. Serieux lives alone in a small wooden house at Abdaline Miku. He told GVD News a wound on his leg became infected and gradually got worse in spite of regular visits to the doctor. After 5 years of pain and distress, the right leg was finally amputated below the knee. Since then, he has managed to survive on his coal production and doing odd jobs in the community. He moves about with crutches. A sponge bandage he has placed on his stump eases his discomfort. When his leg was amputated, Mr. Serieux says he did not feel that his life had ended. He simply continued with his work and efforts to make a living. He believes to eat, a man must work.
Mr.
Serieux cooks his own meals, cleans his home, and washes his clothes. Tasks that prove challenging, he says, are hanging out clothing and carrying coals from the pits. For these, he needs extra hands and feet. When we met with Mr. Serieux this week, he was in the process of carrying grass to cover a fresh pit. As a young boy, Serieux says he was somewhat of a hothead, ready to defend himself at the slightest provocation. While he still feels strongly about those who take unfair advantage on the less fortunate, his attitude has mellowed and he calls on young people to be sober in their outlook on life. And those who may suffer misfortune, Mr. Serieux says there should be no crying over spilt milk. We asked him to identify one area of his life he would like changed or improved if it were possible. A bigger house, he said, and maybe someone to help when he needs to carry water or accomplish tasks that require 2 good legs. Mr. Serieux, although he lives a tough life in a country where people with disabilities have very few options and receive even less help, he remains upbeat. He is well known in his community, and his constant laughter keeps his spirit light. GVD News salutes Mr. Serieux on his survival against the odds. Eliza Victor, GVD News.